This is Andrea Lensing reporting for the Springfield Report. I'm here at Moxie Cinema to talk with Mike Stevens about how they are transitioning to digital film. So how is the Moxie utilizing Cause Momentum services?
We used Cause Momentum to help launch our larger fundraising goal of raising $120,000 to convert our 2 screens to digital projection. And we raised, I think we ended up raising about $22,000 of that on Cause Momentum, which is, we were part of what was called the Alpha Launch, the initial group of people that used Cause Momentum as much to test it, because it's this brand new tool that utilizes social media and kind of online giving to kind of create a tool, local tool for nonprofits to reach younger donors, because really, if you're under 30, you're probably not writing many checks these days.
Right.
So that's how we used it. The Community Foundation of the Ozarks asked if we'd be interested. We were very interested, and this wasn't a natural fit in some ways because our target was so large that the site is perfect for $10,000 goals or less, something very concrete, something reachable with small donations. And but we ended up using it very effectively, and we're very happy with the results, and very excited that it exists now in the community, and it's something that we might use again for something small, something like, oh, we need new seats. Here's the target, and here are your rewards. Very much like Kickstarter.
What is the main reason that the Moxie is moving to digital?
We are being forced. The studio system agreed almost a decade ago to transition to digital projection and digital distribution for cost reasons. They're going to be saving almost $1 billion a year, I think, on what it takes to create all those 35mm prints and then distribute them. Instead, it's all ones and zeros now, large files that are encrypted, a new format that's called DCP, Digital Cinema Packages. They come on external hard drives, and about a year and a half ago we were finally given a deadline. This is something that we knew was going to happen, but they said in 2013, by the end of 2013, we will stop producing 35mm film prints. And we've already seen smaller studios do that. Although we're still showing their movies, a lot of the smaller distributors no longer offer 35mm film already. And that's the projectors that we still have right now, 35mm. So they send us Blu-rays instead, which larger distributors would not do. Studios aren't going to send you a Blu-ray of Iron Man 3. That's just for a lot of different reasons, but mainly it has to do with encryption. That they're easily copied. Blu-ray is easily copied.
Also, what is your ultimate goal, and what will the money be put towards once you raise it?
Well, our goal, I should be clear, our goal was $120,000, which we reached. We have raised the money now, and we are now in the process of getting the installation done. We had a lot of bids out, and from companies that are doing this. There are no local companies that are doing these kind of installations. So we have somebody from Dallas that we were interested in. There's a company in Nebraska that we're also talking with. They come, look at the facility, say this is what you need, and then go from there. But we're going to be spending almost all of that on the install of the purchasing and installation of the new projectors, new digital cinema and sound.
When do you think that the installation will be completed?
Up in June. I thought it was going to be May, but now we're already in May, and I don't have hard installation dates. So we still need to do some things here, but really we're waiting to hear from the installer about when the projectors will be available. There's just a run on this new projector that came out, this style of projector that is suited for theaters like ourselves, small screens. Instead of a 50-foot widescreen, we have a 20-foot widescreen, and you just need you don't need as much of a projector. You don't need that much horsepower. And they finally released cheaper, smaller projectors, but now everybody wants it at the same time because everybody's very scared of not being able to get the kind of films that really make the difference in the whole year.
Right. What other ways besides Cause Momentum did you go about raising the money?
A lot of different ways. There was one of the coolest things that happened was a lot of people approached us and with novel ideas about fundraisers. So it's my birthday, I want to have some people over and get a keg, and we're going to screen something at our house, and we're going to collect donations, or we're going to do a yoga class and take donations in the Moxie's lobby. We had somebody who was a regular, who was a film buff, Jim Wonderly, who passed away, and his widow created a memorial fund that we ended up raising more than $2,000 towards the projection, these new projection equipment. Aside from that, we had a very traditional fundraising, which would be talking to big donors and then just hammering our regulars. Hammering is probably an overstatement, but just really kind of making the case consistently. On screen, we made a little thing on screen saying, we need your help, now's the time, here's how to do it, and it worked.
This has been Andrea Lensing for the Springfield Report.